Today, we're diving into a popular post from the Reddit titled as "I for sleeping naked on top of the covers to teach my flatmates GF a lesson?" This post received 47,420 upvotes. Posted by billybuttpimples. The post reads as follows. New to Reddit. Please bear with. So I, 21, guy, live with my childhood best friend, 22, also a guy, and have done for 2 years now. Up until last week, things were perfect between us. However, he recently got a new girlfriend, 23, lady, and she honestly seems absolutely great except for one thing. She seemingly has a complete aversion to knocking. She and I have quite a lot in common, and I actually like spending time with her. However, it bugs the hell out of me when she just barges into my room without knocking first. Now, she's never walked in on me doing anything untoward. I'm usually just chilling on my bed or studying at my desk. However, on at least 7 separate occasions now she's done it first thing in the morning to ask if I want coffee. I sleep naked. Every time prior to the last one, I've been under the covers and she hasn't seen anything. I always point out that she could have and she just giggles and says, but I didn't. When she stayed over last week, in order to make my point, I intentionally slept on top of the covers. Sure enough, she barges in at 7 a.m., begins to ask if I want coffee and sees my you-know-what. She immediately backed out of the room and didn't speak to me for the rest of the day. My mate later pulled me aside and said I was bang out of order, accused me of deliberately exposing myself and pointed out that I'd threatened to do it before. I literally just said, okay, but what if I had no covers and you saw everything before? They're now framing this to others that I'm some sick creep who intentionally got naked and lay in wait of her because that's how I get my rocks off, and I'm kinda seeing how it came off that way. I for doing this? A comment from user an anonymous user says, NTA. Who barges in without knocking? Assholes. This comment received 6142 upvotes. A comment from user T_Sealgar says, NTA. They both are. Lock your door from now on if you can. This comment received 3949 upvotes. A reply from the original author billybuttpimples says, considered it. Unfortunately, our lease doesn't allow us to put locks on our bedroom doors. This reply received 1637 upvotes. A comment from user an anonymous user says, NTA, do these people not realize how crazy they sound? You were naked in your own room. You are out of order, mister. If they are the sort of people who then go around telling people you are some sick creep, they are not your friends. This comment received 21,433 upvotes. A comment from user Shironi789 says, wow, what assholes. You're ta because she barged into your room? F them. And also, obvi, NTA. This comment received 9241 upvotes. A comment from user C Jung says, NTA. She knew it was a risk when she barged in. How is she not the pervert? Also, have you considered getting a lock? This comment received 32,482 upvotes. A reply from the original author billybuttpimples says, considered it, unfortunately the lease doesn't allow it. This reply received 12,200 upvotes. A comment from user Yana010 says, NTA. You threatened to do it yet she still barged in. What does that say about her? Grin. This comment received 1931 upvotes. A comment from user being horn says, NTA. I actually think it's pretty funny this is the way you chose to make your point. You deserve your privacy and she obviously isn't respecting that. If you told her before and she just shrugged it off, then maybe a little shock and real-life demonstration is what she needed in order to get the point across. Also, screw those people. You didn't expose yourself to her. She exposed herself to you by barging into your private space after being warned already. You have every right to be naked in the privacy of your own room. This comment received 922 upvotes. A comment from user OOLisa00 says, NTA, but you can get around this 2 ways. Replace the whole knob with a locking one. Keep the old one and put it back when you leave. Or even easier, buy a rubber wedge and put it under the door. Shepherd Hardware 9133 Heavy-Duty Rubber Door Wedge. Brown https://www.amazon.com/dp/b00004 yon/ref=CM_SW_CP_API_I_5 Zadburn 85DW1 $3.49 Problem solved. This comment received 570 upvotes. A comment from user, an anonymous user, says, NTA. You asked her not to, got ignored. And also it's your room, you can sleep in it nude if you want. Your privacy should be respected by everyone. This comment received 363 upvotes. A comment from user else 236 says, NTA. This girl sounds like she's blatantly trying to get you in trouble. Maybe she has a twisted plan to get you out of the house. I don't know, but it seriously sounds like she might be doing this on purpose. You told her to knock on many occasions and she even giggled when you said, next time I will be bloody naked, and then you get called a pervert and an ass for actually following through? She is most certainly the asshole here. Sit down with your friend and really get this point across that she is invading your privacy. This comment received 3039 upvotes. A comment from user TattooBop says, turn it around on the GF. Why does she keep barging in, knowing that you sleep naked? I would ask her outright, in front of your friend. This comment received 334 upvotes. A comment from user going over the stars says, NTA, especially since it sounds like you've warned them and mentioned this was a problem before. I think they are way overreacting for seeing a little bit of peen. You've basically been forced to sleep a certain way because in essence she's been invading your privacy. Imagine if it was the other way around and you barged into her private room. Also, I see what you did there with the bear with me. I would just apologize for the peen and not be a dick about it any further, and maybe she's learned to knock now. This comment received 143 upvotes. A comment from user Jim Lou Hen says, NTA, I would ask roommate how he would feel if you barged into his room without knocking. I'm sure they wouldn't appreciate it if she was changing in his room or they were naked in bed. And as others have stated, buy something to block your door. I have a portable door lock that works well. This comment received 61 upvotes. A comment from user I don't have flea says, info, have you flat out had a serious conversation with her that she is not to enter your room unless she knocks and waits for a reply? I reread your post and all I see is you telling her she might have seen something. She should still be knocking, but the convo seems a bit too light-hearted. This comment received 417 upvotes. A comment from user, an anonymous user, says, NTA. She needs to knock. She is just plain rude. Your private space is yours to do with as you wish. She's lucky she didn't walk in on you doing other things. Dude, put a lock on the inside of your door. If she won't respect your privacy on her own, then insist by locking it. This comment received 206 upvotes. A comment from user Just Wanted Bagels says, NTA. You were in the privacy of your own room. You told her before that she should knock before just barging in on you. She didn't listen. That's on her. This comment received 101 upvotes. A comment from user avocado__dip says, NTA. You can do whatever you please in your bedroom. She need to learn to behave like a guest in your home. This comment received 181 upvotes. A comment from user Vactu says, NTA. She needs to learn to fucking knock. She didn't take a fucking hint before, so you went extreme. They're idiots. You need new friends. This comment received 92 upvotes. A comment from user up211 says, NTA. When you're in your own room, you have an expectation of privacy. You should be allowed to be naked in your own room. If people don't want to see that, they can knock and wait for you to dress. This comment received 60 upvotes. A comment from user @_FRday says, NTA. It's your room and you're free to do what you wish inside that room. You have asked her to knock and she has refused. So this was the card you played. You shouldn't have to barricade yourself in your room to stop some extremely rude individual from invading your personal space. Your roommate and GF can suck a bag of dicks. Tell her to stay the fuck out of your room. This comment received 69 upvotes. A comment from user an anonymous user says, NTA. But honestly, what's so wrong about seeing somebody naked? I mean, it's not end of the world. This comment received 260 upvotes. A comment from user Disnerding says, NTA. You want to sleep naked, and that's totally okay. Some people dress like their house can be blown away by a hurricane every night. Some people don't care and sleep naked. It's whatever you like. You warned her and she ignored your requests and clearly didn't mind you sleeping naked, as long as you were under the covers. This comment received 43 upvotes. A comment from user Fungalhost says, NTA. If she giggled when you mentioned that she may see you naked and she continued to burst into your room, then she may actually want that to happen. She's not innocent. Your friend is insecure because he is with a girl who bursts into other people's rooms without warning despite being told she may see another naked man. She needs to be a part of an open conversation with you and her boyfriend that involves talking about boundaries and respect. Until then, she'll play the hapless victim. If your friends believe you're a creep after hearing both sides of the story, then maybe they weren't your friends to begin with. Good luck, man. This comment received 34 upvotes. A comment from user S. Renee Weaver says, Def NTA. This comment received 44 upvotes. A comment from user Axelon Nemesis says, NTA. This seems sketchy in her part. If it truly was creepy, you would have been waiting for her, cock in hand, slowly rubbing one out while never breaking eye contact. This comment received 44 upvotes. A comment from user IMRLLY Tired OMG says, I am between NTA and ESH. You should have thought this through more. Here's what I would say. I didn't invite her into my room, and I would have covered up if she had knocked. It's common decency to knock before entering someone's private space. How was I supposed to know she was entering my room? You can try to spin this on me, but I made it clear. I sleep naked. I would feel more comfortable if she knocked, and she ignored my wishes and disregarded my privacy. It's not fair that I have to be clothed or covered in my private space because she doesn't respect it. I apologize for coming across as creepy. That was not my intention. I don't want her to see me naked. That is the whole point of me asking her to knock. I didn't want to start anything or cause issues between us, but I am fully expecting her to knock from now on, or we are going to have issues. This comment received 57 upvotes. A reply from the original author billybuttpimples says, That's more or less what I have been trying to say, tbh. This reply received 46 upvotes. A comment from user Wolfpack 1986 says, NTA. This is hilarious. I think she learned her lesson and you might have fixed your problem. This comment received 43 upvotes. A comment from user Romana Noble says, NTA. It's not like you didn't ask her to knock, or didn't tell her that you sleep naked. Honestly, if anyone is TA here, it's her for being so damn rude in the first place, and the roommate for allowing it to continue. It's your room. You have every right to be naked in your room that you pay rent for. It's not even a little bit unreasonable that you would expect a little common courtesy. Because I have a feeling if the shoe was on the other foot, she'd likely feel very differently about knocking before entering. This comment received 33 upvotes. A comment from user Pick Me a Cool Name says, NTA. But I could see this spiraling out of control, which it kinda already is, into something that could get you into trouble. Also, sounds to me like she was trying to catch a glimpse, honestly. I mean, who repeatedly barges into someone else's room without knocking after being told repeatedly and knowing that they sleep nude? Someone who wants to see, that's who. Also get locks or a door wedge. This comment received 46 upvotes. A comment from user BRD's Own a Wire says, NTA. You were in your own space and had asked her to respect it. If you were in a common area of the house, it would be different. She needs boundaries. This comment received 30 upvotes. A comment from user Auto Moderator says, if you want your comment to count toward judgment, include only one of the following abbreviations in your comment. If you don't include a judgment abbreviation, the bot will ignore you when it looks for the top voted comment. Judgment. Abbreviation. Asterisk you're the asshole asterisk, and the other party is not, asterisk YTA asterisk, you're asterisk asterisk not the a-hole asterisk, and the other party is, asterisk NTA asterisk everyone sucks here asterisk, asterisk esh asterisk no a-holes here asterisk, asterisk nah asterisk not enough info asterisk, asterisk info hashtag click here for our full rulebook hashtag click here for our FAQ. I am a bot, and this action was performed automatically. Please contact the moderators of this subreddit if you have any questions or concerns. This comment received 49 upvotes. A comment from user Twiddle86 says, Esh. She needs to respect privacy, but yeah. You knew full well what she would do and, rather than talk to your friend like an adult about how uncomfortable it makes you, you knowingly and deliberately exposed yourself to her. Edit. A lot of people have replied asking how it's deliberate. I've said it a few times, but he knew she'd see him naked. He was exposed where he had previously not been exposed. In knowing she entered his room without knocking, he knew she would see him naked. His intent was that she see him naked. Edit 2. I think it may seem like I don't think she's as in the wrong, but I think she's more in the wrong. But why she sucks is obvious and requires little explanation. Spending more time explaining why I think he sucks too is necessary and may have given the false impression that I think he's more wrong. My apologies for not making that clearer in the first place. I hadn't expected for this to get more than almost no attention. This comment received 1,200 upvotes.